Welcome to the Tangled Puppa. Who's up for a love reading? Okay, so my guides say she is. So it looks like I'm going to be doing a love reading today. Not just any love reading. They say this is one for the twins, the twin flames. I haven't done readings for them in a while, and apparently there's some twin flames that's been missing my messages. According to the telepathic downloads today, there's quite a few of them. All right, so let's move on with the message. Archangel Michael, we ask that you ascend down into this present moment. We ask that you bring in the contracts to those twin flames that need to hear the message from me so that I may deliver them the correct experience with the correct way to move forward along their contract in order to get their divine union. All right, in your holy name we pray, as above, so below, making me that vessel. Whew. So, that's funny. A card that don't even go in this deck here comes flying out. So, contact is opening up for these twin flame unions. That's for sure. In the community, in areas that allow one to rejoice. Somebody could be 47 years of age, just thinking man could be. He could be 46 years old. His birthday could be on 4/6 or 4/7, but I'm definitely seeing already that in an area that this man was dealing with in the community spoke up to this man. I'm seeing about how he didn't look very happy. He was looking away from the happiness. And they wanted to know why. What was wrong with him? That's what I'm hearing. What's wrong with you? They wanted him to speak up about what was wrong with him, okay? Tell me more about this masculine man on this twin flame journey here that has been noticed by the community to, I guess they want him to open up about some deceit he's been through in the community. Let me get another one. Yeah, they want him to express his feelings knowing that he's never alone. This community is really trying to get either open up and speak up about a man that was deceitful or have a man speak up about some deceit that was going on in the community. Let's find out. All right, so tell me about this open up. Oh. Feel joy in all you do. So they want someone to open up, to quit being clammed up, to quit looking sad or noticeably different. What's this deceit card about? Calm is not a weakness. So they're wondering, is this man being deceitful? Did he do something deceitful? Because he's calm. They notice he's not. Yeah, it's something to do with his body. So his body language is not one that's very opened up right now. So the community's not for sure what is going on. They almost feel like he's being deceitful because he's reserved. And they want to know your truth, okay? They're like, kindness counts, kindness counts. Don't off our heads. You've inspired others to be kindness. This twin flame has. This man, this deceit card comes in. I keep hearing these thoughts. And the angels will reprimand me quickly if I'm wrong. But they're like, no, it needs to be spoke about. There's a man here who feels very betrayed by a community of people. These were his amigos, I'm hearing. One for all for one, bro. Type of energy, okay? Nuck if you buck, right? Brass tacks, I'm hearing. But, someone had a seer on their team. Maybe it was their twin because we're speaking about this. But it was somebody that the community didn't agree with. They didn't understand this man reserving his energy. being more calmer, acting as if he knew, acting as if he was better than them is what they say. And they inspired him to go down a different path. A path that led him to his own demise, I'm hearing. And this man is pissed, beyond pissed. So tell me about this thinking man and all this deceit he went through in the community about letting someone lead him instead of being his own leader, basically. Yeah, so he allowed somebody to invent his path for him, to write his own story with this creative guides here. They creatively painted a picture about this new life that he would be experiencing, about something to do with his purpose, something about she's the one for you, bro. You know she's the one for you. No, not that other one, this one right here. I have somebody for you to meet. Something about that. Yeah, decisions were made around this situation. You know, there's somebody on one side of this card, somebody on the other side. Somebody has bouquets, somebody's just jerking and pulling, and there's a path in front of this person. And it looks like it doesn't matter who pulls him off this path as long as he got off of it. Yeah. With the deceit card down here on the bottom of this one. People come in wearing masks. Okay, in the shadows. In the shadows of things, and pulled this man away from his guardian angels, away from the ones that served his highest good. Yeah, pulled him away from his psychic awareness, so they masked his gifts to where he couldn't see. The mask they wore was greater than he. That's what I'm hearing. So they tugged and they pulled, and he followed right down the road. Yeah. He shook the hand. Look. He compromised. He compromised his soul, though. His victory went in reverse here. His self-esteem is no longer. He don't have self-control either. So this is a man was completely out of control at this point, in survival mode, feeling alone, and very bored. Suffering in silence with discontent of his own life now, where everything's a competition, where there is no rest. Priorities must come first because the dark side's already taken over. This partnership and love risk is exactly what it was a risk. A devotion to risk here with this business. Something about a business is at risk as well. And their intuition told them that this would soon be exhausted, that this epiphany that they had was not going to keep working. Somebody is so tired they get cramps, they can't even walk up the steps. They're just depleted here. This whole business, this whole everything is depleted around this lack of creativity, this loss that's never going to go any further. This is a loss of some leader that promised them these new lives, and this grand purpose now is being disciplined. The purpose they told them about took them straight to discipline. With the doors being closed on them new beginnings. There's about to be balance made here for this life force and this family. Because the inner child of the situation it has been healed. It's no longer sitting in shame. The person I could be talking to could be 35. they're now celebrating the judgment. They got this extra observation of their higher self was seen with the truth here, and they're celebrating their judgment, the judgment for someone to truly see whom they are, right? They're no longer denying their path. So this man is struck out on a journey, okay? That other people in his crew led him down, took him down. Was it his fault? Hell yeah, it was his fault. All the way. Did he choose to go down that path? Yes, he did. Did his soul sign up to go down that path? Yes, he did. Did he learn those lessons? Yes, he did, is what my cards are saying. Yes, he did. He went down this path. His discernment clicked in. His third eye was no longer blocked. The chains of whatever took him down this path, they were removed. The mask was taken off. This person no longer felt like everything was about survival mode. They finally realized what they lost. Sometimes you have to lose something in order to be aware of how much it meant to you, okay? And that's the type of masculine I'm picking up on here, is that he could have, with this other love situation here that showed up in here, he could have even went down and married somebody else and then woke up one day like, holy shit, where am I at? Who are you? What's your name again? Because this man is a twin who had already met his twin, I'm hearing. And so show me about this man's path now. Yeah, he's a workaholic. That's what he does. But he is removing lower vibrations from his life as we speak. Yes, he is learning to pray for enlightenment of the path he should go down. To pray for enlightenment of wisdom. Yes, and he is learning this. He's learning to have gratitude for the life that he has. And this is all giving him faith in this expansion to know that his instinctual nature is divinely guided, okay? The perception he sees is put there by his guides so that he sees everything perfectly clear and that he can obtain the wisdom he needs to get him on his path now. He feels like things are running smoother in his life. He is rejecting anything that makes him feel like he should be guilty or in a state of guilt, keeping him bound to the past memories. And he's really learning to accept himself. He's accepted where he's been and where he wants to go in life. He forgave himself and others. And especially for the gossip, or that he needs forgiveness for the gossip that he betrayed towards his twin here. To bring balance. He needs to speak to his twin about why she should forgive him for what he actually done. Yeah, how he made her a victim and tricked her around all them impatient things that maybe he needed. Maybe this is somebody who demanded a lot from his twin and tricked her in this victim mentality to help him. Yeah, with this creation here, that's exactly what I knew. This vanity. Yes, it's somebody who come in with this creation around their destiny to trick them a little bit. But this is all bringing in joy. It's all coming forth, releasing all of that in the past that needs forgiveness has brought in this self-worth and shining a new light on removing the energies that kept them away from their passion, from recovering from the confusion of this discovery of what really put them in isolation away from their miracle. And who was their miracle? Their twin, that person that they had met maybe only once or twice, or maybe they had dated 5 or 6, 9 times, but it never really got off the ground. It just was right there on the brink of it. And that was supposed to be this isolation that was going to bring you to your miracle. Something about this mystic was your miracle. This must intertwine with that same reading I did earlier today about this mystic that's getting a miracle. So somebody's discovering that this mystic is their miracle and their abundance in life, and that all of this lower vibration can be balanced and renewed with that simple prayer to put you back on your journey to who your soulmate, that twin flame, that's put a completion to everything that was not of a higher vibration. Any insecurity around their growth and their blocks has been removed and pushed through and is now sitting in a state of gratitude. So I'm seeing a masculine here. It could be a King of Pentacles. It could be a Page of Pentacles. This could be somebody that's young, but somebody that is bringing in luck and generosity with a sense of innocence and balance from healing the past. And because of healing the past, it has brought clarity and strength into their future with grace. So this is somebody who had their fall from grace. Definitely a fall from grace there, guys are saying. This is definitely your mirrored soul. And there's celebrations coming in because somebody is walking by their truth with their sacred journeys. They let go of an earth sign or somebody that had influence over their mind and their emotions, and always keeping them hoping for moving forward in a day of sunshine, but that never happened. So they transformed and brought balance to their beliefs and their compassion, because their compassion lies within their twin's compass, is what I'm hearing. They're that celestial teacher, worlds within worlds. Their soul is a free spirit, but it's the moth to the flame. It's the new chapter. It's the moth can't stay away from the flame. I can't get away from the light because it's so bright type of energy, okay? And that's what's happening here. This new chapter, this awakening is allowing for someone to come from all this darkness into a place that's so bright. Follow the light with this woman. She is your light. She's your lantern to a man who could have been like the headless horseman, who did not use his upper chakras. He just whacked his head off and sat it over there beside her in a bucket and just telepathically kept this bond going between the two of them, because that was not attached to anything else. The only way he could speak, he severed it at the throat, was his telepathic bond, while the rest of him was just out, woohoo, going with the wind, doing as he wished. But someone realized that, this man realizes that this connection doesn't run very smooth if you don't have them upper chakras, those upper lights moving. You know, if you're only running from here down, that's a silly man, you know. That is a very silly man right there. He probably uses his root chakra for his head, and it just probably wound up in bed is what I'm hearing. But anyways, either way, what I'm saying is with 111 here on the board, I know that's the correct answer, and this is the correct path, because everything is moving forward from 35 to 36 to 37 to 12 to 25. It's just, there's timelines that have been jumped for these twins, because something about a lesson was learned from deep within that healed the past so they could reunite again, okay? And that's the message just the Holy Father has for you today. So have a good day.